Good evening, everyone. After a cloudy start to the day, we ended it with plenty of sunshine out there across east central Illinois, and that continues for us this evening. That really helped boost our temperatures. Some spots made it into the 80s. All of us are in the 70s right now. 76 here in Charleston, along with Terre Haute. We're at 78 in Paris and Effingham. Decatur's at 77, and it's currently 75 over in Taylorville. One thing you've probably noticed today, the wind has returned, and it is out of the south. Sustained winds right now at 35 miles an hour in Champaign. Elsewhere, anywhere from about 15 to 25 miles an hour, 16-mile-an-hour breeze right now in Charleston, 24 in Paris. That's also helping to usher in some of that warmer air for us, along with that sunshine. And Skytrack shows that any of that cloud cover we had earlier this morning has now drifted well off to our southeast, giving us that sunshine for us this evening. And if you have any plans, those are still okay. It's not until we get into the overnight hours that we start to notice the chances for some thunderstorms, some of which could be severe, ramp up across the area. And you can already see the frontal system that's responsible for those thunderstorms firing a line across parts of Iowa and Missouri. It is working its way across central Iowa right now into northwestern Missouri. This pink box that you see here is a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of Missouri. And this line is going to continue to make its way off to the east through the overnight hours. So you can tell with it still being several hundred miles away, we are still good for the evening hours tonight, but we are in that slight risk for severe weather that does include most of the state this evening. And zooming in for a closer look, you can tell that does encompass much of the viewing area. The only exception really being Vigo County. They're under a marginal risk for severe weather. We'll see how well that line of thunderstorms holds up as it continues to make its way through the state through the overnight hours. And the main threats that we're looking with these thunderstorms going to be damaging winds, also some large hail. That large hail is mainly a threat in our western counties. Flooding is a low threat for the overnight hours, but going into tomorrow, we're going to have to keep an eye on the potential for some heavy rains, especially across our southern counties. And then the tornado threat for tonight is still there. We can't rule out a brief spin-up tornado, but the main threat definitely going to be those damaging winds and large hail. But for the evening hours, like I mentioned, we are fine, so we'll pick Futurecast up this evening. We're still seeing some of those clear skies, but the clouds will be on the increase. It's not until we get into the midnight hour that we start to notice that line make its way into our western counties. So Christian and Macon counties, you'll be first to see this line of thunderstorms, but it continues to track eastward through the early morning hours. So you may be woken up by this line of storms as it continues to drive through. Some thunder and lightning, also some heavy rain, and again, that potential for some gusty winds. Even into the 5 o'clock hour, we're still seeing those showers and thunderstorms make their way across the viewing area. Now, once we get into the morning commute for Thursday, we're going to keep the chances for some rain showers, but I think the thunderstorm activity will be dying down. Those scattered showers will remain with us throughout much of the day on Thursday. Here we are around lunchtime. Still have those showers across the viewing area. We will see some dry time for Thursday. We're going to keep that chance for rain, especially across our southeastern counties through the overnight hours on Thursday. So we'll start to dry out for places like Decatur, Monticello, into Champaign and Rantoul going into Thursday evening. But that rain continues across our southeastern counties through the early morning hours on Friday. And because of that, that's really going to help enhance those rainfall totals as that frontal system stalls out. Now, again, your severe threat for tomorrow is only a marginal, so the best chances for severe weather are going to be through the overnight hours, but those chances for heavy rain really ramp up, especially across our southeastern counties, where we could see anywhere over 3 inches of rain for our far southeastern counties, places like Robinson into Newton. But most of the viewing area going to be between about 1 inch and 2 inches of rainfall. Again, that system stalling out on Friday morning is going to help enhance those totals. As we get ahead into the weekend, we are going to be cooling down for Friday, only 52, 63 on Saturday. So we start to recover. Any of those egg hunts going to be nice over the weekend. 75 on Sunday for Easter. Before the overnight hours, a different story. 63 degrees under those mostly cloudy skies with those showers and thunderstorms. Looking at your breakdown, temperatures are going to be cooling off throughout the daytime. So that high is going to be at midnight. And then as we look at your next 7 days, again, we recover for the weekend. Temperatures warming up very nicely, but as we get into the start of next week, we're going to see another chance for showers and storms on Monday.